You'd better hope she returns to Britain now. If you're lucky, she'll turn for help to the only place she really knows.
I've got it.
Got what?
Sarkeesian was close to a millionaire with a house in Moscow-on-Thames.
Go on.
Massive place, secluded, plenty of space to land a helicopter, and empty at the time of Harry's abduction.
Brilliant, Malcolm. Let's get a team down there. Someone was killed there. More than one person, actually. They did a pretty good job of cleaning up, but we found microscopic traces of 3 different types of blood. One matched Sarkeesian's. He was executed there, but none of the blood was Harry's.
They used the Russians' blood to simulate the pool at Harry's head.
Then he's alive.
Echo, Foxtrot, Lima. Lady Lazarus.
What is it, Malcolm?
I've just had a code 10 from Ruth.
Ruth?
She's in trouble. She needs our help.
I don't like it here. I just want to go home.
We can't go home.
Why not?
Go upstairs and play, Nico. I'll be up in a minute. Any ideas, Ruth? How best to explain this to him?
I'm so sorry.
You couldn't tell me?
I thought there'd never be any need.
Truth is an end in itself. It requires no other justification.
How much you have to learn.
I don't want to learn your moral values.
Hello, Malcolm.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
No. I was happy, Malcolm. Life was...
Calm?
It's like one of those scary dreams when you're taken back to a time and a place you thought you'd left completely behind.
I'm so glad to see you again.
I left some fresh fish out on the side. It was so hot. They'll be completely... Doesn't really matter anymore, I suppose.
There's a car waiting. We'll take you straight back to the grid.
How is he, Malcolm? What's happened?
Harry's in great danger, Ruth.
Ruth, I'm Lucas North. I'm sorry we have to meet under these circumstances.
Why was I attacked?
Hypothesis, whoever has Harry went after Ruth as well. The South Asian appearance of her attackers would certainly suggest that.
Why?
They're holding him because they want some information. The salve red herring was just to buy them time.
Information that you and Harry share.
I don't know what that could be.
What did Harry ever share with you that was for your ears only? That no one else could ever know that would be worth all this effort?
Ruth.
Baghdad. I think this might be about Baghdad.
What happened in Baghdad?
Harry came across a clandestine operation there.
What was it?
To smuggle weapons-grade uranium into the country and then discover it. Vindicate the war.
Harry was involved in that.
Harry stopped it.
So who else was involved?
Elements of the CIA, some cowboys from SIX, and a freelance chap from the Indian Intelligence Bureau. It was completely below the radar. When Harry discovered it, he went straight to the top, and it was quickly stopped.
But why now? What do they want from Harry now?
The uranium, I should think.
The uranium actually got there. It was in Iraq already.
The whole thing was a very close call. There were voices in the States who wanted to greenlight it. But Harry won the argument and we got it out again. Brought it here.
And Harry knows where it is. And he told you as backup.
Harry was the only person other than the Americans who knew where it was. So, yes, he told me.
You carry on. I'm going to go and see the Home Secretary. What did you know about it?
Virtually nothing. It's a delicate matter.
And the Indian contractor involved? The one who stole the uranium in the first place?
A man called Umush Mani, ex-Indian Intelligence Bureau.
Well, he's here now, and we think he's got Harry.
You must go to the Americans. They were driving the operation.
The CIA guy was Libby McCall. Horrible man.
He's been here for a few years. He's now on the point of retiring.
He sided with Harry in the end. Once it became clear the plan wouldn't go ahead, there was a lot of shape-shifting taking place.
And the MI6 guy at the dinner?
Didn't know him. Used the name Ronnie. Also wriggled around afterwards, suggesting he'd never really supported it.
That Ronnie.
That's him.
Stephen Elliott.
I'm so bored.
There are some games here. I had this as a boy. My grandfather taught me how to play. It's a game involving both skill and luck. I've never been one for luck, but I always find that a thorough assessment of possible dice combinations allows for a more precise risk analysis. It's quite simple, really. It's all about understanding the laws of probability.
He's 10. Last birthday, he got a train cake on chocolate finger rails.
Sorry. I'm not so used to children.
Wouldn't it be possible to get a house with a garden at least, so the boy can play?
I'll try. In the meantime, Nico, let's have a game.
But perhaps without mastering probability. Takes all the fun out of it.
Stephen Hillier from SIX, Libby McCall from the CIA, Amish Mani from the Indian IB. Our 3 musketeers. All of them knew about the plan.
Okay, let's say Manny wants the uranium. He knows Harry can give him its whereabouts. Is one of these two working with him? Have they reunited as a team?
Well, McCall can't be involved. He knows where the uranium is and he's had plenty of time to get
Yeah,
it.
but maybe McCall wants Harry and Ruth removed because they're the only British elements that would know if he wanted to take it stateside as a retirement present.
Well, surely he'd have just killed them, saved himself all this trouble.
True. I just don't think there are only 2 musketeers in all this. It's not strong enough. There's something else going on here.
Okay. Talk to Sarah Caulfield. Shake the tree gently, see what flies out.
I wanted to find out what you knew about an MI6 officer whose codename out in Cuba was Ronnie.
You think I know more than you?
Certain allegations made about him, maybe a press story about a